What's up, everybody? Josie here. Today I'm bringing you another Blu-ray unboxing. And what we have today is the Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is the Target exclusive, which features a 40-page gallery book and apparently bonus content. That's not available anywhere else. Now, I received the movie a day early. I pre-ordered it from Target. It arrived today. The movie is in stores everywhere else tomorrow, the 27th of March, and I believe it's already available, and it's been available on digital for quite a while now. I think it came out like on the 17th, so that's almost like 2 weeks. Anyway, uh, as as is with all of my Blu-ray reviews, I'm gonna open this up, show you guys what's included inside, and I'll go through the bonus features, and then that way you can make up your mind if this is something you want to pick up on Blu-ray. I know, uh, I like to. Well, I'm gonna start talking. Let me just open this up for you guys, and yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and opened it for you guys. It does come with a digital copy, which I will redeem later on. This thing comes off like always. This is not important. It's just the ad what shows inside. It's got this little sticky stuff. Take that off. So you got here's the slip cover. I don't really care for slip covers. They're just there to hold a case, in my opinion. But a lot of people tend to like this. But so here we got this image, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, nothing too spectacular. Everything's just photoshopped on there. But I do like the colors, though. The white with the red. I really like that aesthetic. So there's that. You got the side. And you got BB-8 on the back. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a huge fan of BB-8. I don't hate him, but I'm just like, why are you trying to replace R2-D2? No one cares about this guy, and I feel like no one really does. Maybe like little kids. But let me just open this up. It's taking longer than it's supposed to. So here we got Rey. It's a nice picture. In the back we got Kylo. It's cool. Open it up. We got the Skywalker twins, Leia, Luke, and we got 4 discs. Now, let me see what's included. So here we got the feature film, which is cool. We got the bonus material. Now, I've expressed this many times before. When I open a Blu-ray and it comes with a separate disc full of bonus content, man, I geek out. I love me some bonus content, which is the main reason why I get Blu-rays. And we got so we got the DVD, and you got DVD exclusive content, which I like this as well because now honestly I do not I never take out the DVDs, but I think it's nice to know that if you did get yourself this copy, you still have the bonus content for your DVDs as well. So I think that's cool, and that's cool. That's cool for Disney to do that. You got a John Boyega's Finn right there, FN2187, Poe Dameron. I'm still like iffy on whether I like Poe Dameron or not. He's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I think he should have died in Force Awakens, but that's just my opinion. I like Finn, though. I feel like you could have cut him completely out of this movie. He served no real purpose. I feel like, I don't know. I'll express my full opinions on the film towards the end. But let me just show you guys this. Now, this is probably the main reason why you would get this edition is the gallery book. Now I've becoming a huge fan of these. As I showed you guys, I got the Thor Ragnarok one as well, which you could look at my video if you're interested. I really like these. The only issue is that it does drive up the price like almost like $10, and I don't know. Depends on whether you like a movie or not. That's gonna be the factor on whether or not you think it's worth it. But they are nice. It's got the glossy cover. It's pretty cool. It's not exactly like hardcover, like it's thicker, but it's still like just glossy paper. I'll show you guys a few pictures. So you got a forward there by director and writer Ryan Johnson. He he's is he tagging the Millennium Falcon? That's cool. No, I'm a sucker for this sort of thing, behind the scenes sort of stuff, like documentaries and stuff. So this is really cool, especially for a movie that I'm into. I love seeing this sort of stuff. So there's that. Just pretty cool. Just like behind the scenes. Is there any like more Leia stuff? I feel like there should be a whole section on Leia, just because this is her final film. Oh, this is the one. This is the one I wanted to see, just because it was like on the advertisement. Ah, so cool, right, guys? Well, I mean, that's it for that. So yeah, let me go through the bonus features and show you guys what's in there. Okay, you guys. So after going through the bonus features, man, you guys, there's definitely a lot of stuff in there. So basic overview. There's your basic deleted scenes, which I never care much for, just because they're deleted for a reason, and they never. I don't think they ever add anything to the story. I will say, they show the opening, an alternate opening to the movie, which I actually like a lot. It basically, it's nothing. It's no new footage. It just the movie starts off with Finn waking up, um, just as they're like escaping before the First Order shows up, uh, and I really like that a lot because it introduces Finn's character earlier in the movie as opposed to the theatrical cut. However, I could see why they edited the way they did, and because there's something to be said about starting the movie off with a bang, which is how the theatrical cut starts. So I don't know. At the same time, um, I would have enjoyed the movie started with Finn just because it adds more importance to his character. Uh, but the way it starts in the original cut with basically with a bang, like I mentioned, I feel like that was the right way to do so. But yeah, um, there's also some pretty cool stuff. There's like this little featurette with Andy Serkis, and it shows his scene as Snoke. But it shows the scene without any without any CGI yet. So you see his raw performance, and man, I think even with all the dots on his face, Andy Serkis is amazing. I really love that guy. I don't think he gets proper respect. So I'm really glad he has this little featurette there. There's a whole documentary in here, you guys. An hour and 35 minutes. So it's a feature film inside of a feature film. And it basically shows Ryan Johnson's journey. It's very similar to the one that was in Force Awakens, and also there was a similar one in Rogue One. And yeah, I think that's exciting. That's pretty cool. I really like having those in these Blu-rays because it's something to supplement, your experience with the film. There's another like 10-minute featurette about kind of like the Force and them going through it, and I really like this aspect because you know, the Force. A lot of people just kind of just pictures of the thing that makes you move things with your mind, sort of thing, sort of just telekinesis, which is kind of like the dumbed down version of it. But that feature, it kind of goes like in depth and kind of describes it more as a spiritual thing, being one with the Force, which is always there in the canon. But for some reason, people tend to focus on just the moving stuff with your mind. So I really like that as well. So all in all, oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that the movie does come with audio commentary with Ryan Johnson, which, as I've mentioned countless times, I love audio commentaries. I feel like it's a must-have for movies, and I'm surprised it's here because they didn't have one in Rogue One or in Force Awakens. They had one in the 3D re-release, but not in the original one. So I'm really glad they included it in this one. So as for the film itself, you know, I'm pretty sure most of you guys who are watching this video have seen it as well, and a lot of people have different opinions. People are uh, very like cut down the middle. People really, really, really hate it or they really love it. I'm in the middle. I think it's a mediocre film with a lot of amazing moments, and that's the only reason why I enjoyed so much. But honestly, there's a lot of structural problems, and I feel like uh, the problem, the reason why those problems exist is because Disney's kind of like hurrying, trying to like make these like really fast. So I feel like if they would have had like one or two more passes on the script, like a few, like two more rewrites, I think it would have made for a tighter film. But yeah, man, that whole second act, it just drags. The whole a side story with Rose and Finn, and I really like Rose, but that story, it goes on for way too long, way more than it needs to. Um, and it adds nothing new to Finn. I do like where it ends, where you get that surprise moment where you think they're gonna be the heroes and save the day, and in the end, it turns out they pretty much just screwed the whole fleet. When that happened, I was like, okay, I could kind of justify all the other stuff that happened. I really enjoyed that. Some people did not like that; they felt like it just made the whole thing pointless. But I feel like the point was kind of like shake things up because you're so used to that story trope, where they just save the day, and this time it did not work. So I like that, but I felt like it just dragged way too long. Canto Bite is probably like the worst thing I've ever seen in the Star Wars. I'm sorry, you guys. There's just nothing enjoyable there. Um, and again, I understand the purpose for having that. Kind of showing how the elite work in Star Wars because you're so used to the villains being the ones dressed in white or black in uniform. What that shows you guys is that scum and villainy isn't just like the First Order or the Empire. It's these war profiteers. So I get that, but again, it just did not fit within the film. I feel like Poe Dameron, uh, his thing. It's kind of cool that he kind of pretty much destroyed the rebellion. He got a lot of people killed, which I like that. The problem that I had was that they did not address it. He did not get court-martialed. He should be in prison by now. But I guess her justification is that the rebels are such a small number now they can't afford to get rid of him. But no, like he should have been punished for what he did. For his mutiny and basically destroying the rebels. Other than that, I think the movie was pretty cool. I love all the new stuff they did with the Force. I have no problem with that, like the lore stuff, the stuff we did with Luke Skywalker. This is my favorite portrayal of Luke Skywalker in the whole saga. So, like I said, it's a movie with a lot of problems, but there's these amazing moments. And best lightsaber duel ever. Just gonna say that there. And anyways, that's it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to keep debating the film, go ahead and do so in the comments. I'll elaborate more and I'll debate with you guys just because who doesn't love pointless debates? Where you can't change anyone's mind, but you do you give your opinion anyways. Anyways, you guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.